Let's preserve celery. Celery is a veggie that is thoroughly underrated in my book, and it goes on sale often. First up, prep and sorting. First, I chop off the bases, scrub everything down, and then sort by stalks, branches, and leaves. I'll regrow some of those bases for leaves and then pop the rest of the offcuts in a freezer bag to save for stalk. Next up, freezing. I find I have the best textural results when I freeze only the stalks. So I'll chop those up, pop them onto lined sheet pans, and freeze. Now you don't have to arrange them like this. I just think it's really pretty, but I do recommend freezing first before transferring to your favorite freezer bag. You know me, I love a stasher bag. It just makes sure that they don't clump later. Next up, dehydrating. I dehydrated the remainder of my stalks, those branches, and leaves that we sorted out. I dehydrated for about 10 hours at 125 degrees, but if you're using an oven, pop it on the lowest setting and dehydrate until they're crunchy. I'll use those stalks for soup mixes like the ones I have down in my pantry, but the branches I'm gonna pulverize. Usually when I see people using celery for seasoning, especially in celery salt, which we're about to make, I see them use just the leaves because celery is mostly water, so those stalks don't have a ton of flavor, but they do when you dehydrate them. So I'll grind up those branches and then add leaves until I have about a quarter cup of celery, and then mix that with a full cup of salt, and you have a delicious seasoning. And those leftover celery leaves are wonderful on their own too, so I'll save those.